The importance of self-control, overcoming life's challenges and setting priorities. A significant aspect of life revolves around the concept of control. It is imperative to comprehend the aspects that are beyond our control, while simultaneously utilizing and maximizing the opportunities that we can influence. This constant awareness is crucial for our personal growth and development. Epictetus emphasized the importance of being both cautious and courageous, being brave in matters that are not subject to our choice, and prudent in those that are. This notion has been reiterated in various forms over the centuries, including the well-known Serenity Prayer. Regardless of the phrasing or audience, the message remains the same: there are certain things that we cannot control, and we must learn to accept them as they are. These obstacles are immovable, and it is futile to exhaust our energy trying to change them. Instead, we should focus on learning how to navigate them effectively. On the other hand, there are things that we can control, and we should prioritize our time and energy in managing them. I recall Eckhart Tolle's book, The Power of Now, in which he suggests that if something cannot be changed, it is best to stop dwelling on it. The future can cause anxiety as it involves worrying about events that have not yet occurred, while the past can lead to depression as it involves worrying about events that have already taken place. We must focus on the present moment, as it is the only time we have control over. If we can make changes, we should take action immediately to achieve our desired outcome. It is unproductive to worry about the past or future, as it can lead to a state of insanity. I appreciate the simplicity and directness of this message. I often use metaphors to help me understand complex ideas. For instance, while drinking coconut water this morning, I imagined the little pieces of coconut floating in the liquid as my problems. I visualized them being separated from my life and discarded, just like that. However, I soon realized that life will always present obstacles, as it is inherent in the avoidance of death. The process of overcoming challenges is both difficult and essential. This leads me to my second realization: we desire hardship because it provides us with purpose and meaning. Our ability to overcome adversity and transform ourselves is what gives our lives significance. Without struggle, our lives are like a car without wheels. We may avoid minor accidents, but we cannot leave the garage. However, I began to consider the possibility of removing certain subsets of problems. It occurred to me that the real difference maker is not the problems themselves, but rather our thoughts about them. By eliminating negative thought patterns, we can filter out unnecessary worries and concerns. While this idea is not new, it resonated with me at the right moment. I realized that I needed to stop expending energy on events that I could not change and instead focus on productive actions. The future cannot be altered, but the present can be modified, which ultimately shapes the future. It is important to recognize that many of our problems stem from emotional attachment or anger towards unchangeable circumstances. As the saying goes, one cannot change the direction of the wind, but they can adjust their sails. By letting go of self-torment and concerns about the future, one can focus on the present and gain clarity. This empowers individuals to allocate their energy towards making positive changes and adjustments. It is important to acknowledge that dwelling on past disappointments or uncontrollable circumstances only hinders progress and prevents individuals from taking necessary actions to improve their lives. While it is impossible to control certain outcomes, such as acceptance rates or criticism, it is crucial to focus on the present and make the best of the situation at hand. In contrast to a negative perspective, I believe that there is nothing sorrowful about the situation at hand. By acknowledging and accepting the realities of the circumstances, you can now focus on what is best for you. Instead of dwelling on unchangeable factors and engaging in unwinnable battles, it is time to position yourself to conquer the next challenge by eliminating the things that cannot be altered. Although you cannot control your company's personnel reduction, you can seek out alternative opportunities that are more suitable for you. You can also increase your value and put yourself in a position to succeed. Criticism from the world cannot be stopped, but you can develop emotional resilience and surround yourself with supportive individuals who uplift you. By removing the things that weigh you down, you can acquire what truly matters. It is important to recognize that the problem is not your incapability or inadequacy, but rather losing sight of what is important and losing faith in yourself. This realization is a gift that can help you refocus on what matters most, even during the darkest moments. It may take time, but with the ability to categorize your thoughts and determine what can and cannot be changed, you can embark on a journey of growth and transformation. Although it may not be easy, it will be worth it. By focusing on what is malleable, you can maneuver and adjust to reshape your world. Trust in yourself and do what you can with what you have, and it will lead you to where you need to be.